So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And we rise now for the English national anthem.
La formazione del Milan, il numero 1, Dida, il numero 9, Fabio Cannavaro, il numero 4, Makelele, il numero 17, Ribéry.
And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Makelele eases the ball away from him. Saka, Bellingham. Makelele gets it away, wriggles his way through. Can he get it through? And he's there to belt it away. And here's the chance to counter. Adeyemi, Ribéry. Great ball, and he's in. Tries a shot. They score!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Foden. Mendes clears it away. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rooney. And it's Shevchenko. Konsa kept his eye on it, and he's there. England are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bellingham. Saka. He's through here. Kane. And out it comes again. That's really well manoeuvred. Makaleli. Bellingham. Kane. Palmer. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Adeyemi. Saka. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that is a nice touch. Palmer. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saka. In with the challenge. Mendes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Kane. Oh, that's well spotted. Nuno Mendes. And Makaleli. Now it's Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Saka. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Saka. Bellingham. Lewis Skelly. Looking for the runner.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Palmer! And he's managed to get rid. Davids. Adeyemi. Oh, no joy this time. Bellingham. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Milan lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. That gets things going for the second half. Milan carrying a 1-goal lead. For Rice. Saka. Oh, that's neat. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Oh, well, he's tried one! Saka. the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Rooney. He won't be happy with that one. Palmer. Bellingham. Couldn't squeeze it through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Alexander-Arnold. Now Konsa. Yehi. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Now Konsa. Saka. Bellingham! And it's been given away. And the shot! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That was a given. It always was.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Saka. For Rice. Lewis Skelly. It's Bellingham. Foden. Saka. Played out wide. Alexander. It's a mighty effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Makaleli. Davids. And it's Rooney. And here's Torres. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. For Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Adeyemi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That'll be a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Cambio di giocatori.
Davids. And Mendes. Davids. Now Schlotterbeck. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Shot at goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Attenzione, un cambio.
England making another change here. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is good alertness.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foden. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Makaleli, now he's off and running. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Can he latch on to this? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Stood up well to him there.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Foden. It's Saka.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide. Saka. And that interception was... And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle apposite aree segnate sulla mappa. Grazie.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We stand for the national anthem of France. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. So it's away we go then. Hernandez. It's Camavinga. Hernandez. Davids. Costa Curta. And it's Seedorf. Now Davids. Makaleli. That is Conte. Mbappe! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
L'équipe de France, après 6 minutes de jeu.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Forwards and with intent. That's a shade optimistic. Koundé. Here's Tchouaméni. Konate. Hernandez. Barcola. Nakamura, too strong for his opponent there. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Played in by... He's got tall! No, not the best of headers.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Koundé. Now Saliba. Hernandez. He's gone forward.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Conte. Here's Tchouaméni. Barcola. And here's Mbappe. Seedorf. And Kim Min-jae. Seedorf. Davids. Seedorf. Davids. Looking tidy in possession here. Conte. Ball played for Dembele. Conte. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fernando Torres. He's picked his way through, and Torres! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Koundé. And it's Dembele. It's a good run down the right. Camavinga. Good read, needed to be. Seedorf. 30 minutes gone. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Saliba. Ball played for Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Conte. That's gone for a throw-in. That has ended up in no man's land. Davids. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Rooney.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Makalele. And here's Inzaghi. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Koundé. And it's Dembele. Now Saliba. Konate. Barcola chasing after it. Barcola takes a look up. Oh, played through for the wide man. France have a free kick. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Conte. Rooney. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Que tout le monde accueille chaleureusement nos joueurs sur le terrain.
And the second half gets underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Great defending, strong and determined. Kim Min-jae. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Dembele. Well timed, excellent interception. Filippo Inzaghi. Now it's Rooney. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Dembele. Dembele hurtling down that right flank. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saliba, and it's Dembele. That pass has been well intercepted. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Tchouaméni. Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Seedorf. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Conte, and it's Dembele. Camavinga, and it's Conte. Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Nakamura. Now that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot!
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rooney. That is lovely. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Tchouaméni. Hernandez. Konate. Now Saliba. Oh, can he get onto this? Davids. And it's Makalele. Inzaghi. And that has been cleared.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 25.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Koundé. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Koundé. Olise. Looking for options for movement. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 13.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Rooney gets it clear. Mbappe. There they go, hunting in packs.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga, looking for the run. Climbs up big! And that would have won it.
Mbappe really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Saliba, not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Thuram proves just a little bit too strong. Lovely feet. And he's found a way. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Attention, changement.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Filippo Inzaghi. It's Ribéry. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the number on the board is 3.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
He's got away. Hernandez. Camavinga. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Je voudrais avoir ce petit mot de félicitation à l'intention du président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête aujourd'hui son anniversaire de mariage. Merci pour lui.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The strains of the national anthem of Australia.
formazione del Milan.
Luis Figo, now there's a class act.
Can't disagree with that.
Well, he loves to roam across advanced midfield positions, but his most natural position is on the right side, where he uses a very clever brain to go and create.
There's the whistle. That's a nicely weighted pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Burgess. And Suta, he's gone forward. Strong running down that left flank. Corner. Australia have the chance to go the other way. So what can they make of this? Hrustic.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he's played it back.
Look, movement creates more options.
He's got tall. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And it's Figo. Shevchenko. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No goals as yet. Defending of the desperate variety. Hit into the middle, well read, and the danger is averted.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Suta. Burgess. And Suta. Burgess. Rooney. Now Davids. Nuno Mendes. It'll be a throw-in. Davids. And it's Makalele. Figo. Now that looks a decent ball. Pressure coming in from all directions. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Through Stitch. Some good work on the right flank here. And claimed it back swiftly. Nuno Mendes. Makaleli. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That has not gone well. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adeyemi. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that has been cleared. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It's a loose ball. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Rooney certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Burgess. And Suta, now he's off and running. The fullback is in acres of space here. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, what a climb! And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Rustic. It's Runlu this time, surely! He's missed, but not by that far. He's had it taken off him. Shifted upfield. Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. Rustic. Played out towards the right wing. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared without hesitation. Rustic. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Shevchenko. Makaleli. Well read, nice interception. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Rooney. And it's Del Piero. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played into space out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nuno Mendes. And Edmilson. Figo. And here's Rooney, and the flag has stayed down. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Figo. That is lovely. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective over the years.
Milan
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Vigo in acres of space out wide. They've won a corner. And it's been taken short. That's the throw. Lobbed in behind. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Vigo. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Yeah, this will make things interesting. He's definitely one of those players who can deliver in a situation like this.
Lascia il campo per il numero 17, Ribery.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late...
He's had a hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's played forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's a good ball out wide. Rooney. It's a throw-in. So there's going to be another change here. Raul coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Viene sostituito con il numero 11.
He has found a way through. And that should get the job done. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Milan may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Signore e signori, vi informiamo che la radiocronaca dell'incontro è trasmessa sulle frequenze della radio ufficiale del club.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. There's the whistle. Pavlovic. Musiala. Gnabry. He's looking wide. Ribéry providing an outlet on that flank. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Havertz. And Del Piero!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nakamura. Wirtz. Mittelstadt. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's taking no chances there. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Del Piero. Musiala. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Look at the space here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Gnabry. Crossed in early. Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Havertz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Raul gets good distance on it. And now they can spring out of defence. Pavlovic does really well to win the ball there. Havertz. Backward it goes. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Goalkeeper's ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. That's the throw. No goals as yet. Schlotterbeck. Now Davids. Ribéry might just make this. Davids tries to dink it in. Ribéry, he's found a way through. That is good strength. Germany are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
30 minutes gone. Oh, that's... He's had a hit! And it's Inzaghi. Gross. And it's Rudiger. Tar. That's Rudiger. Germany finding their passes. Now it's Gross. Nice control. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Gross with the short one. That's tidy. Played into the middle. Milan are looking to go forward now. Kimmich. Either side giving way. It has been tight. Mittelstadt. Here's Tar. Pavlovic. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Davids does well to get it back. Inzaghi is onto it in a flash. Del Piero. Ribéry. He's picked his way through. Now, can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Mittelstadt can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Musiala. To Gross. That'll be a throw. Davids. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Milan head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Ribéry. Ribéry goes on a charge down the left. And it's Del Piero. And the shot! Well, now it's in for the pieces! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's quick to get it clear again. Raul, chance! Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Musiala. Oh, great! Del Piero! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nakamura. He's had it taken off him. Gets his head to it! He will be livid with himself. Pressing high and with purpose. Gnabry. Musiala. That has not gone well. Played back to the goalkeeper. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Just about up to the hour now. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gross. Played out to the right.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Decent hit! They've scored! The breakthrough arrives at last! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 5,
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Now it's Ribery. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Havertz. And here's Gnabry. And he's made sure that's not getting through. There will be a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Number 20, Serge Gnabry. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Rudiger gets good distance on it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Cleared without hesitation.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Looking for the runner.
Germany clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He is through here. Fiddles it through. Raul has a shot. Mittelstadt. Musiala. Musiala looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's good play. Climbs up big. Harmlessly behind.
Substitution for Germany, number 16.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Germany clearly now in lead preservation mode. Andriy. It's Brandt. Musiala. Brandt. For Musiala. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Havertz! And it's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Germany could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Substitution.
Time added on 4 minutes. Vigo gets across to intercept that. Del Piero. And it's Inzaghi. Vigo in acres of space out wide. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Please report to the staff room
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil.
Shunsuke
Nakamura will have a key role, Peter, here with his touch and his vision. He'll be happy to provide the creative input by finding that telling pass.
And beyond that, of course, his abilities as a dead ball specialist, which are the stuff of legend.
Yeah, well, I think there's footage online of him knocking ornaments off wedding cakes and hitting a target that's inside a moving bus.
So we're up and running. Rafinha.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Shevchenko. Ribery will not want to lose. There's the shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Backward it goes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball's gone out of play. Shevchenko. Joelinton promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafinha. Rafinha hurtling down that right flank. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
First quarter of an hour gone. Right, Shevchenko. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Ribery. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Brazil clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's...
Can he finish? This time, surely! He's scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Gol per il Brasile.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Davids. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, really good feet.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
It's a great ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, super find.
Might want to be careful there.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Quality ball. Now he's off and running. He is, big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Seedorf. Now it's Stoichkov. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Seedorf. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. And the shot! He can get that clear. Now it's Nakamura, showing good feet. Davids! Davids! They've got to be quick to recover this. He is just caressing the ball. Rafinha. Neymar, looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Neymar, tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Rafinha. And now they can spring out of defence.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Ribery. Rafinha.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Neymar. That'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Played towards the other side.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
That's headed upfield. And the counter is on. No, that's been intercepted. Danilo. Gabriel. For Joelinton. Danilo. Joelinton. Passing is crisp and sharp. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Has a go! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Milan take the lead. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
So much time and space here, and he gets rid in a hurry.
Brazil showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's got the shot away! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, and you're paying a visit to your net.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's had it nicked away. Seedorf. He could be in here. Now it's Ribery. Lovely feet. He's found the way through. Oh, smashing header! Yes! And he is just ripping it up. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It'll be a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Cambio di giocatori.
Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Shevchenko looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And here's Neymar. Pepe. Neymar. And he's there to get it away. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! And it's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Numero 17.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Danilo. Forwards and with intent. And it's Neymar. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Ribery. Costa Curta. Torres might just make this. Seedorf.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Numero 21. Fernando Torres viene sostituito con il numero 27.
And he's there to clear it.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Pepe.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
He's found a way past. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Figo. 5 minutes to add. Great reaction! Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Figo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, outsmarting him this time. And there goes the final whistle. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Shevchenko just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And we rise now for the Danish national anthem. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Christian Eriksen. He's super accurate with both feet, Peter, and able to deliver a cross or a through ball with just the perfect bend or indeed weight. All this allied to great awareness and vision, which make him a massive creative talent. What I really like about Eriksen, though, is that he's got the energy and the determination to keep going for 90 minutes every game. He's a trier.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. So we're up and running. Pass is just off target. Eriksen. Vint. Plays it in low. Keeper's ball. Rooney pinches it off him. Jensen. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Christensen. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rooney. Vestergaard proves too strong. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And that has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Denmark!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer for Denmark after 16 minutes is number 10, Christian Eriksen! Christian Eriksen! Christian Eriksen!
Denmark have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Look at the space here. Shevchenko! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Eriksson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Eriksson. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Vestergaard. Denmark are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause...
There's the hit! Now that is commitment to the cause. And it's been taken short. Now it's Nakamura. Nelson with the clearance. Nakamura with the short one. That's good play. Played in by Nakamura. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Mela. And here's Højlund. Shevchenko. And he cuts out the supply. Eriksson does have his name on the score sheet, of course. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's an inviting ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Vint, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Gently done. In with a header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Eriksson. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Davids. That pass isn't the best. Makaleli is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Davids. Ribery. Davids. Great hit! Oh, what has happened here? Nelson gets it away. And it's Rooney. And he's been shifted off it.
Added time.
Eriksson. Jensen. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
That gets things going for the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vint. Mela. Crosses it into the air. He gets big. Costa Curta clears. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eriksson goes short. Milan are looking to go forward now. Ribéry. Now it's Rooney. And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Ribéry. And Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gets good distance on it. Rooney. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. And it's hoisted clear. Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Shifted upfield.
The attendance for this
Jensen.
match was 28,997.
He's got away. And the shot! No mistake! Two up and threatening to pull clear. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Denmark are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Big header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Oh, and he's through the middle. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vint. Jensen. And it's Eriksson. Ribéry. And here's Torres. Chance! They've scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
For Milan, after 70 minutes, is number 8, Wayne Rooney.
Denmark can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Foot in. Davids looking to penetrate opposition lines. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's a fabulous ball. Nakamura gets it away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Eriksson. Eriksson. Cannavaro getting this one clear.
Substitution for Denmark. Number 18.
So, time for changes
Number
on
2.
both sides, actually.
Mailer. Coming on the field.
And the keeper
11.
beats it away.
Stark
He's got the shot away!
13. Substitution in progress.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Rooney under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Denmark probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Torres! That is decidedly lacking. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Eriksson.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Interesting ball. Eriksson is wide and looking to get onto this. Vint. The final seconds now. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil.
La formazione del Milan. Il numero 1, Dida. Il numero 9, Fabio Cannavaro. Il numero 4, Makelele. Il numero 6, Seedorf.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making sure that he helps break lines going forward and denies line breaking for his defence. So he's become a big factor now in any team he functions in.
Okay, interesting. Danilo. For Joelinton. Danilo. Oh, can he get onto this? Cannavaro. Makelele. Joelinton. Can he latch onto this? Seedorf. Figo. Figo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Joelinton. Some good work on the right flank here. Opts to play it back. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Neymar. He is through, and the shot! Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Marquinhos. Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Adeyemi, up he goes! That's going to go a long way. And the cutback, that's not going far. Referee's given a throw. Figo. Shevchenko just eases him off the ball. Neymar. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And he's got the beating of his man. Real chance here. He rises! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Fernando Torres. Adeyemi is wide and looking to get onto this. Nice control. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. There's the header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Linton. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. He can get that clear. Schlotterbeck. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Marquinhos. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. That's a nicely measured pass. He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Great work on the overlap. Cleared away. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's straight offside. Makaleli. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good spot, he's seen the run. Spread neatly. It's a mighty effort! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Adeyemi. Makaleli. Crossed in early. Marquinhos gets it away. Ball is over the line. Still just a single goal between the sides. Bruno Guimaraes. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And here's Neymar. And here's Rafinha. Great chance!
Brazil are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looks to clip it forward. Here comes the corner.
Cambio di giocatori.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Gets his head to it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And it's Neymar. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's in a great position. And here's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rafinha. It's out for a goal kick. Brazil making consecutive changes here.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Seedorf. Figo. He's a sharp little ball here. He's in, surely! Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 25, Nakamura. Lascia il campo per il numero 17.
Figo might just make this.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Pepe. And he's there to clear it.
Their confidence in their crossing is deserting them when they need it most now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Just 5 minutes left. Pepe. Oh, important interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Very much into the last knockings. Pepe. Danilo could try cutting inside
Il
here.
quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Dida deals with it effortlessly. Adeyemi. Seedorf. And he's intervened well there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Fernando Torres claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.